excited to witness this battle.
Usual bans for sure. But are we soon to see something like the leaderboard with
Your team is
Angela
banning.
we saw in the previous match, or do you think it's gonna be totally different here? Well,
Looks
it's actually
like
banned outside.
yeah, looks like we'll be seeing a Leomord ban early on. We've been seeing really good Leomord plays, for the past few games that we saw today. And, it seems like Execration doesn't want to deal with this very mobile and very aggressive hero that you can play, Leomord. But Cignal Ultra, let's see who are they gonna ban in here. Will we be seeing a, Lunox ban?
Lunox
I was
ban,
about
I
to
guess.
say the
Your
Lunox.
team is picking.
And now, what heroes do we have available?
Your team is
we can
picking.
see here Alice being picked right on by Team Execration. You know what? Selena has been,
Selena's, yeah, I think that
We haven't
Selena
been
the
seeing.
past week, a week ago, and
Mhm.
weeks before that, before we ended the
Yeah.
qualifiers, Selena was the top pick for sure,
Yes,
and we
but-
haven't seen it in a while.
But now Selena seems she's being ignored totally, even though she's available for picking. Apparently, Selena not available. Anyway, going back to the draft, guys, we can see here Cignal Ultra respecting
Your
the
team
heroes.
is picking.
Tank support for their team. They have prioritized the Akai as well as the Cho that will provide the crowd control plus support and sustain for their team.
I like that Cignal Ultra are going back to their roots. The Akai plus Cho combination from Season 1. This was a very interesting match because Execration and Cignal Ultra, these might be new names to you guys, but actually last season,
Yes.
these two teams faced off in one of the closest
Yes.
matches in MPL Season 1
Yes.
finals
Your
during
team
the
is
lower bracket finals, I
picking.
believe. And back then they were called OBS Gaming
OBS Gaming.
and DDPG.
Yes, OBS Gaming for Team Execration and DDPG or Digital Devils Pro Gaming for Cignal
Yeah.
Ultra. Well, you can see the names anyway. Pakbet, very familiar names.
Very
Zapnu, Dian, Lard, Jeff
Your
Living
team
Forever.
is picking.
Yep.
Zania, and there is the Aldo in combination with the Lancelot, Hardy. Hamas picked here
Hamas.
by Cignal Ultra.
Yep. So
And-
I think this is the first time that we're going to be seeing Thamus in a game. We didn't see it
Yeah.
being picked by any of the teams a while ago, so it's going to be interesting. Let's see
I
how they're
think,
going to
I
push
think
it.
last week it was Vince, I'm pretty sure.
Your
But
team is
today, like I
picking.
mentioned, this is the first time we are going to see it today. Grok and Kaya as the last set of picks here coming out from Execration.
So no
Excuse me.
marksman lineup for Team Execration so far. Looks like they want to finish the game early as early as possible. Let's see if Cignal Ultra though is going to be having the same kind of lineup. Are they going to be opting for a no marksman setup? Although even if they don't take a marksman in their lineup, they have the Harley to deal the DPS. So now they have answered our question. They're
Yeah.
going to offer a no marksman lineup
No
as well.
marksman. It's still very reminiscent of the previous meta where you get two great tanks and then two mages that can dish out so much damage and finish the game as early as possible. This time though, they have the Tamus as a sort of a new ingredient to their recipe in the previous
Yes.
one. So it's gonna be new school versus old school as far as drafts go. But again, this is not a new sight to watch. This is still DDPG versus OBS Gaming. And I think it's going to be really close in this game.
Going back to the lineup, Wolf,
Yeah.
do you favor any, do you have any Nostra or,
Yeah.
what do you think, which lineup would be better?
Yeah, I think it's still the reason why the old school got kind of forgotten is because it sort of doesn't translate into the late game anymore. Like the Cho Akai with two mages, that is a mid-game type of lineup that you want to finish the game as soon as possible. So I think I'm gonna favor the side of Execration this time, just because of the fact that they have better late game quote-unquote
Late game
carries.
heroes.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is the lineup, by the way, for Execration. You have Jeff Kitty forever. You have Lard, Pakpet, Yolo, and Zapnu. And that was Shinbu and Benji. So,
And are we gonna show I think we're gonna show the lineup for Team
Oh, there you
Cignal
go.
Ultra. We have here D, Daisania, Essen, Few, Tets, and Diako. I
Yeah.
think we don't have What do you have in the? We don't have in the lineup. It's Eson, I
Eson,
think.
I think.
We didn't see him in the lineup though.
Yep.
That's the 6th man.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, that is a Cignal Ultra, by the way.
Yeah.
Of course, Mobile Legends Professional League
Mhm.
Season 2.
Then again, guys, points distribution for this match. Whoever gets the 2-0 score for and wins that match is gonna take home additional 3 points. Meanwhile, if the match ended up 2-1, the winning team earns 2 points plus the losing team will earn a point.
Fortunately for us today, in this specific match, in our featured match, we are gonna see the players themselves, as you're seeing from the lower left. I think that was
That's team Execration.
Execution. Right side is a Cignal Ultra. I think I
Yes.
saw Tets a while ago.
Alright.
Mentioned. Okay.
Yeah, we'll be seeing how they are gonna how they're gonna react on the games that we're gonna play. But anyway, looks like so far I think we didn't see any aggression or invade of the jungles. Looks like they're both passive early game time, but I think after they get some buff, probably they'll try to engage in some fights or ganks. Looks like in the top lane, looks like the Akai together with the Harley trying to get a hand on the crab, and unfortunately Dion will take away the crab right over there on the top lane. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, we can see Kaya together with the Aldo trying to protect this lane for
That's,
Team Execration.
This is Zapnu, by the way, controlling the Lancelot in his. I think he's one of his comfort heroes for sure. That are trying to be able to contest the crab. I didn't see who was able to take it, but is Lancelot taken out. Zapnu
Yeah,
first to go down. Lard will have to
Whoa.
flicker out just to keep himself safe.
Yeah, it's actually Daisenia using the Kagura took away the
Okay.
crab. So there was an exchange of crab. On the top lane, it was Execration who took it away. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, it was Cignal.
Unfortunately, Zapnu had to pay for his life just to contest the crab, and I think the Cignal Ultra are pretty much happier with a trade that happened all over the map. Now, the next objective that we have to put our eyes on is the turtle, because I think that Cignal Ultra wants to take this one as soon as possible. They are actually setting a trap for D, and this time they caught him up. Do they have the ultimate? Not yet. They are going to use all of their damage, but fortunately, they have the Harley to dish him out. Now, Tets gonna be slowed down by Pakbet, but I don't think that Pakbet does have enough damage for this one. Few was super confident. He didn't even participate in the fight. Now, on to the bottom. They want to go for Jeff Curie forever. Jeff Curie, of course, gets away.
Yeah.
The jungle goes in favor of Cignal.
Yeah, this is the chance for Cignal to actually clear the bottom lane. But we have a pause request in here. Looking at the the cameras that we have, seems like this was requested by the blue team, Team Execration, as they we saw that they're actually having some discussion, it seems. But anyway, probably it's a tech issue. I believe
Yeah,
we
tech
don't
issue.
allow any technical pauses in here.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Especially in game.
Yeah.
I don't think that will
Especially-
happen. So they're just waiting for the game to get back on. But so far, it is Cignal Ultra getting the better end of
So
the
far, yes. We saw in the bottom lane 3 members of Team Cignal Ultra putting a pressure right over there. There's a half-life Aldo, as far as I can remember, waiting in the bush. Is he waiting for death there? I'm not
maybe.
too sure. I'm not too
Maybe.
sure.
We're about to see in a while, so
we'll-
just have to
yeah.
wait for that one. Because I think that he is indeed under a lot of the risk.
Yeah,
So
it seems
still,
like he's safe. He's safe.
it was safe. I guess the pause paid for them. Anyways,
But
3
it's a break
kills
of
for-
momentum anyway. I
It
mean,
is.
Although they would request for pauses, like if there are technical issues. But anyway, going back to the fight in here, looks like that's being slowed down by Dian. Though of course, a tank is something you don't want to initially engage. You'll just be wasting skills and cooldown. So you better be backing off unless you have someone to support you in terms of trying to kill or get that tank.
Yep. Quite a move onto the turtle, but
Oh, looks like we have a fight ongoing on the top lane, though. It's
the
4 versus 3 at the moment.
not enough damage just yet. Tets is quite in trouble, but he was able to run away. The damage will not be enough. He survives. Now in comes Zapnu. Zapnu was able to take out the Kagura. While that happened,
Oh,
actually,
they know. Just in time. This
just
teleport.
in time, the recall is
Yeah.
gonna complete, but that's still 2 down on the side of Cignal Ultra. While Execration they are able to secure the Lord for the turtle for themselves. I mean,
And looks like Execration is now catching up in terms of gold or in terms of farm right after they get kills or some creep wave on the top lane. Plus, they actually just took away the turtle of the game.
yep, it's very important.
Indeed, it's
XP
very
and gold
important.
wise for sure. So this is still a pretty even game for
Pretty
both
even.
teams.
Although we can see that there's a kill lead on the side of
Oh,
Cignal
what a
Ultra.
knock-up.
Oh my goodness.
What a
There
control
was
from
no
the-
chance for the Lancelot to actually get away. There was a two-man gang, although it was just two men, but the crowd control coming up the choice is just too much.
Yep. Of course, there's still a ton of crowd control
Yep.
that they have. I think in the middle there could be a tussle. Oh, Ted's in a very bad spot, being pulled back. He uses the ultimate, but can he
Oh,
get
man.
away? But Bet, no, he must have been baited in, and the jump away from the Akai. Akai will be safe, and that is Cignal Ultra
Okay.
running away.
Okay, this is the second time that we saw the Akai
Yes.
escaping death
That's right. This guy.
with a .0099 HP.
Yeah.
It's still
very-
surviving. That's kind of amazing for a tank. That's not too, that's not too mobile.
Yeah, that's right. Able to run away with the help of its teammate, of
Oh
course.
yeah, of course, of course.
But up top, a little bit of an ambush being prepped up by Execration.
But no one's there actually on the side of Cignal Ultra. Seems like Cignal Ultra will be rotating downwards the bottom lane, but will this be enough? Looks like there's a chance for Execration to actually take away the first turret on the top lane.
That's right. Akai will be trying to push down the bottom lane, as this is quite a mirror from Execration
Yeah.
and Cignal Ultra. Tier 1 bottom lane destroyed, and of course the top lane as well.
And
But
almost in the middle lane.
yeah, almost in the mid lane, like you mentioned. But it seems like Cignal Ultra are trying to push their luck this time onto the bottom lane.
Yeah.
They will try to put some damage onto the tier 2s.
Resurrecting
But it comes to
soon.
Puberty forever. Oh, very
Oh,
bad spot to
man.
be in. He was trapped for a very long time, and he was taken out. He thought that he could
Yeah.
punish the dive, but another pushback. It comes the rock. Here comes the rest of the Execration. They closing in onto Cignal Ultra, but of course the damage is not enough. They are able to take out the Kayano, and Dian is gonna be next for Yaku as he's trying to take out that Kagura. Kagura was digging out, but in exchange was the Grok. Now Zapnu
All alone.
able to run away, but he is all alone, like you mentioned. A big swing in
Big
the
swing
side of
indeed.
Cignal Ultra.
And look at the boost in terms of gold lead now. Now we can actually tell. The game is currently now on the side of Cignal Ultra. Them, getting so much of objectives. It was pretty straightforward. They knew Execration, probably everyone was on top lane, but we have a
They're
final
blocked down
minute.
by the Akai. It was taken out. And I think that one member of Cignal Ultra is going to be shut down. That is the Harley. Zapno gonna close out the kill. Now wants to go for Tets. It's chasing him down. And
Oh.
Thordos for the damage. Able to take out that Akai. And D. Might go for the turnaround. Kaya will be taken out. Zapno very low. Runs away from D. D chasing him. There's the flicker in. And of course the kill onto the Lancelot. Now the end is gonna be next for Execution. Execution loses their Grok along with two other members in exchange for 2 kills. And I think Cignal Ultra are going to be happy with this.
Yes, this is an easy tier to turn in middle lane for Cignal Ultra. And, there's no way for the Alice to actually defend that. These are 2 tanky heroes, Thamus as well as the Joe.
Few with the aggressive maneuver, but Jeff Cutie forever is just way
again.
too much damage. But that's actually missing the 1,000 powder, but it doesn't matter. The punish is there. Harley takes out.
Oh, this is
The
the
Aldo.
second time that we saw that Aldo being not too careful about his
That's right.
positions.
Very uncharacteristic for Jeff Cutie forever. Be that kind of misposition. And because of these mistakes, Cignal Ultra are getting so much out of the map. They are at what, 6k, 7k net worth lead?
No,
My
that's
goodness.
a lot. That's a
That
lot.
is a lot.
And now it looks like they're rotating on the top lane. Cignal Ultra will easily take down the first turret in the top lane. Looks like, Execration hiding in the bushes at the moment, maybe finding a chance to actually defend this up. Let's see if they will be successful.
The end. Getting some of his skills already. But he's being trapped. He gets away.
Oh,
But here it
Lancelot.
is. Lancelot off the backlines. Harley was down. That's a big knocked down, but of course Zabnu being punished because of that. Kagura though is gonna be taken out. Though no more damage coming out from Cignal Ultra. There might be an Akai ultimate, and D is here as well. Yaku might go and take them down, but that's not gonna be the case. Tetsu has to run away. Now the life steals and the knock-ups coming out from Cignal Ultra are gonna be able to take out Aldo as Dian tries to run away from the two ravaging members of Cignal Ultra. Now that is the Grok down. Tets toying with his food while Pakbet is gonna be locked down and controlled by the Cho. Triple kill already for Yaku. Can he get another one? Can he get the jump?
Tamus.
He will try to chase him down.
Oh,
No,
but
Zabu is here
Zabnu.
already with a Thorn Rose. Can he get the punish? Yaku still staying alive. So much sustain, so much life steal coming out from the Tamus.
Oh my goodness, this is the reason why they want to get the Tamus. But anyway, we actually saw a while ago Zapnu going straight forward to the back lane. However, to the back line. However, no one was actually protecting him. But at the same time, it was actually too deep for an assassin to initiate that fight.
The thing is, his teammates were too far from him.
But no one actually was there to protect
That's
him.
right. Even though he was able to take the Hardy, I think.
Yeah, well, he got killed right after
He got
he
killed right
killed
after.
Harley. So it was a trade. It was a trade, and it went in favor of Cignal Ultra, forcing Execration to back away. Unfortunately, if Zapnu on the Lancelot didn't, resurrected back, probably one of the members backing away from the side of Execration was dead already.
Yeah, for sure. Trying to run away. Tier 2. Finish up top. Tier 2 in the bottom lane as well. So no more outer turrets for Execration. Cignal Ultra controlling the map this time.
Oh, looks
Might
like
go for the Lord. I
yeah,
think.
they are starting it over at the moment with the Thamas, and anytime soon, the rest of the members can still follow up and help the Thamas. At the same time, you can see the tanks, Akai as well as the Cho, zoning out the members of Execration, making sure that they're not going to check out that Lord area.
That's right. Oh no, the jump in from Jeff Cutie forever. It's not going to be enough. While that is happening, they say very low.
Oh,
Can he be taken
man.
out though? Does have the immunity for a little bit, but eventually was taken out. Now, this is very tricky. Oh no, the Alice not away from the fight. Hardly scores that one. Few able to pick off that Alice. Now Yaku wants to go for Zapdo, but this might be quite too deep for them. Few actually jumps in forward.
my
Can he get the
goodness!
throws on Zapdo? Yes, he
Oh!
will, and it gets away with a hat-trick.
Wow.
My goodness, Few. What a play.
What a play indeed. And they have Creep Wave in here in the middle lane, so they're gonna take that easily away from the hands of Execration. No Creep Wave on the bottom lane, but that is fine. They got an objective, actually 2 objectives right over there, right on the base, on the face of Team Execration.
This is a problem. No Zapno available for them. They don't damage Akai with the ultimate locking down Lard, but this might be a retreat from Cignal Ultra as the Grok is going to be a problem for them. But the thinks none the otherwise as they take out the Alice just like that. And now they find the squishier targets. They are not converging onto the Grok, but the Cho will be taken out. In comes the Lancelot. Zapno is alive. Yaku has to run away right now, but he's life stealing for a little bit, and he runs away into safety with a sliver of health. All of the members of Cignal Ultra will be able to get out, as the Grok will not be enough. Here comes the ultimate, and there is the takedown on the Hardy, but this might be punished. Oh no, Aldo, you are down. D will try to punish Zapno, as there is going to be a shutdown, but the Kagura takes out Zapno. Dian is very low. He's not the prime target for Cignal Ultra, but they are going to shift their attention to the Grok. Yaku comes in for the dive, but he's going to be stunned up. Here comes Taisenia. What a wall from the Grok as well, as the first death for Yaku is going to be there. Can he survive this though? He is surviving for a little bit. He knows that his limits are there, and he's going to be finally be shut down. A very long engagement. Cignal Ultra diving too much.
Long fight. You can see how tanky the heroes Cignal Ultra has. We saw they have immortality plus the items. Disenya, oh my goodness! Look at that burst coming up from the Grok. Now this is a chance for Execration to actually take away the first Lord of the game. It's a squeegee one, so this is going to be an easy kill. However, we can see here that Cho watching over this Lord area. This is going to be very surprising if Cho actually is able to take this away, but Charlie trying to enter the team fight.
5 versus 2. Lord taken out by the Alice. And of course, Execration scores that one out. A tough break, but they finally get it.
there's still a chance for Execration
That's right.
though. They got an Aldo who is, stacking up, and they got an Alice. The Zapno has so much burst as well on the Lancelot.
This is why I think that dives like that, while he can get away with it, I think that Cignal Ultra should always rethink whether or not they'll dive. Because the problem is, Aldo can just pop the ultimate and just take you from, again, long distance and then get away. Safety.
We
But
have a
up
fight
top.
ongoing here on top.
That is true. Tets is gonna be in here. Yako as well. Dian closing them out. Oh, what a 2-man knockup. Actually, they are able to take out the Kagura just like that. Pakben is gonna be next for Execration. Can they take him out? No, not yet.
man.
Yaku is gonna be the target though, as Yaku is taken out.
Looks like there's a shift of situation now. Execration is being aggressive right over here with the Lord on the top lane. They actually engaged, took the opportunity to engage against Cignal Ultra
Oh, what a
while there were
two-man
just 3 members on there.
But Pakben, he might have overextended his hours. No, not yet. Tier 2 down. Lord still alive for Execration. D as well as Tets. Oh, what a knockup once more, but Tets activating the ultimate. Locking down Lord, but it's not gonna be enough. He will be down. Few. It's not gonna be safe as well. And Execration, they might have scored the comeback and it will be successful. Execration, look at that. Jeff Cutie forever. He feels it. He can feel it. I'm pretty sure that was Jeff.
Yeah, that was Jeff Cutie forever. He's laughing and he's very happy. I mean, it's quite normal. I mean, you would really expect that too. Although this is not championship yet, you get some points.